Hey, everyone! I hope you're all doing well. Today, we'll talk about media queries, which are super important for making websites look great on mobile devices. Nowadays, we can access websites from smartphones, tablets, and even TVs. So, to ensure our website looks good on all these devices, we use responsive web design. Let's see how media queries work in our code. In the HTML file, we have a heading element and 4 divs with the same class name box but different IDs. Each div has some text in it. In the CSS, we have a shortcode to style these boxes. At first, media query syntax might seem a bit tricky, but I'll break it down step by step for you. Let's dive in and see how it works. To define different styles for various screen sizes, we use media queries. It all starts with @media in our CSS code. We specify the type of device we want to target, like screen for devices with screens, like desktops, tablets, or phones. For example, let's change the heading's color to cyan when the document is displayed on the screens. Now, if we use the speech keyword, it applies to devices that read the content aloud, like screen readers. So, if someone uses a screen reader, the heading's color will be whatever we set it to. Next, we have the print keyword. This comes into play when we try to print the page. We can set the heading's color to red, so when we print the page, the heading will show up in red. Next, if you want to change the whole body color and text color, you can use a media query with the all keyword. The all keyword in a media query is a universal selector that targets all types of devices. It applies CSS to screens, printers, and whatever devices. If you leave out the media type in the media query, it will automatically apply to all types of devices, just as if you had used the all keyword explicitly. After that, inside the parentheses, you can set the condition to a maximum width of 500 pixels. In this case, you would select the body element and set the color to orange and the font size to 40 pixels. This way, when the screen width is 500 pixels or less, the body color and text size will change according to the specified values. Remove the media query code, including the condition. After that, copy the heading H1 with cyan color. Moreover, we have the option to use orientation conditions, where we can specify either landscape or portrait. For instance, if we choose landscape, the background color will be set to dark blue, and the text color to white. These rules will be applied when the device's width is greater than its height, indicating a landscape orientation. Similarly, let's replicate these rules for portrait orientation. This time, the background color will be green-yellow, and the font color will be black. These rules will take effect when the device's height is greater than its width, signifying a portrait mode. Therefore, in portrait mode, both the background and text color will adjust accordingly. Comment out this media query code. Suppose we want to customize the font size and background color specifically for mobile devices. To achieve this, we use a media query. If we only want to see the changes on screens, we use the keyword only screen. After that, we set our condition right after the end keyword. We put it inside parentheses and can choose to use min width or max width for our condition. For example, in this case, we'll set a maximum width of 350 pixels as our breakpoint. Since we haven't specified a minimum width, we will consider from 0 to 350 pixels as the range for our mobile devices. Inside the brackets of the media query, you can write regular CSS code. Let's say we want to target box 1, use the display block property to display the text in this condition, and make its background color tomato and font size 28 pixels. This CSS code will be executed only when the screen width is 350 pixels or less. However, if you use min width instead of max width, it will work the opposite way. This means that when the screen width is 350 pixels or less than 350, the media query code would not work. But if the screen size is greater than 350 pixels, the media query code will be executed. Remember, the code inside the media query is only executed when the conditions inside it are true, otherwise, it's ignored. To move further, change the min width to max width. Now, let's copy this code and paste it below for the second box. We'll change the background color to light green and the font size to 38 pixels. Furthermore, we'll set a minimum width of 351 pixels. You can combine multiple conditions using that AND statement. Now, let's add the second condition, which is a maximum width of 600 pixels. Target the box 2 by its name. This media query code will be executed when the screen size is between 351 pixels and 600 pixels. The code will only run under this condition when the screen size is both smaller than 600 pixels and larger than 351 pixels. Now, let's copy this code and paste it below for the third box. For this media query code, the minimum width will be 601 pixels, and the maximum width will be 800 pixels. We'll set the font color to white, the background color to pale violet red, and the font size to 50 pixels. Also, change the box name. It means the code will run when the screen size is less than 800 pixels, which is the maximum width, and greater than 601 pixels, which is the minimum width. Finally, for large devices, we'll set the screen size using a min width of 800 pixels. Also, change the box name. This will only apply to screens greater than 800 pixels in width. The color will be black, the background color yellow, and the font size for a full large screen will be 72 pixels. The media query code will be triggered when the screen size is larger than 800 pixels. Because the min width work opposite to max width. So, CSS code will execute when screen size greater than 800 pixels. Responsive web design is a vast topic, and we might explore other aspects in future videos. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it on social media. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more related content. Thank you for watching, and see you later.